Welcome back to the Pulse. Before we kick it over to the voting results, I do have to take a second to thank Total Biscuit and Jenna for sitting down with us and playing along. Axiom Esports has recently announced and opened up their own house in Korea, and I hope that it goes very well. I'm sure it will, as Jenna and Total Biscuit are two of the most shrewd business people in the scene. Lauren Elise, tell us about the voting.
All right, guys, and I would also like to thank all of you for voting and participating in the Pulse questionnaires. The answer to the question, our team house is worth the investment, yes. 69% said absolutely. Roddy, how does that make you feel?
No, actually, how much is it? It's 36, no?
38.
Oh.
It says 38.6.
Basically, more people.
Look, it says 69.2 on mine.
Oh. Well, we're seeing different statistics.
Well,
F6, F5.
Lauren, F5. Press F5.
I did press
and
F5.
That's one button, not F and then 5.
I get it, Frodan. I am not that blonde anymore.
Well,
That's right. You changed your hair.
On the graph, it was
did.
38.6
It's
for
a little
A,
bit
right?
more.
Yeah.
Then
Less
38.4 for
Actually,
for
really,
TG.
the opinions are pretty divided in chat as well.
But basically, B and C are both no answers, because like yes only if your EG is basically a no as well. So basically 2/3 of people say
Maybe
no.
it's yes
I
and
think
if you're EG.
Yes, maybe we should clone EG and make 5 of them.
I think it's obviously a polarizing topic. I think it's very interesting to think about it. And I'm watching some of these new team house openings very closely. I'm very eager to see how Axiom does with theirs, because guys, the Total Biscuit and Jenna,
They're smart people.
they
man.
are smart people. I just I had some talks with them about how they're running their finances, and I'm blown away at how well they're doing things. So I am sure that they're going to do very well, and will hopefully be another example for people to follow, like an EG. Now, that said, let's leave this one behind us and move on to, well, quite frankly, we're gonna talk about things that aren't StarCraft II. There are far more esports out there than just StarCraft, and there are far more games out there than just StarCraft. And we've been trying to provide a little bit of coverage of all of it. Josh, I know you're the man for this. Why don't you bring us up to speed?
Thank you, Mr. Bitter. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on, ladies and gentlemen, and so we were able to take the time to cover what's happening in the world of esports and gaming outside of StarCraft II in this edition of Up to Speed. Welcome to Up to Speed, where we catch up to the vehicle of esports. In this edition, we're going to be taking a look at the biggest events that have been happening in the last 2 weeks. First off, the road to EVO. EVO, the Evolution Championship Series, is the premier United States fighting game tournament happening this July in Las Vegas. 17 tournaments across the country feed into the qualifiers, and one such qualifier was the Southern California Regionals happening at UC Irvine. Myself, Lauren Elise, and Gretorp were able to check it out.
Hi guys, my name is Lauren Elise, and I am here with Clutch and Gretorp, and we are at SCR 2013.
It's pretty cool to see this amount of people at UCI here for fighting games.
These are some of the most animated people I've seen.
Here with Ultra David, one of the best commentators when it comes to fighting games. This is one of 4 of regional qualifiers that feed into EVO. Can you give us kind of a breakdown of what that means for this huge event happening in the summer?
So this tournament in Southern California, then Northern California Regionals, then Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament in Chicago, and CEO in Orlando all have the title of Road to EVO qualifier. And if you win one of these events or place in a certain spot, top 16 I think it is, you'll get seeding points for EVO 2013, which is the largest fighting game tournament in the world. There are people here from all over the world, from East Asia and North America and Europe. And as the first major tournament of the year, I think it's really setting a good tone.
30 seconds, name all the games.
Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition version 2012, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Soul Calibur 5, Dead or Alive 5, Mortal Kombat, King of Fighters 13, Persona 4 Arena, Virtual Fighter 5, Final Showdown, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Boom!
Justin Wong, you are pretty much the undisputed king of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. When it comes to the history of fighting games, it all started with the arcades, but then it started to transition over to consoles. Was that transition difficult for a lot of people?
The arcade atmosphere is something that you can't get at home. You know, there's Xbox Live parties or like PlayStation Network, and you know, you could talk to people, but it's not the same as interacting with someone in person. Every year after EVO now, it just gets bigger and bigger, and it just gets more hype because people just want to feel the atmosphere that everyone else is feeling.
I have Detroit Ballin here with me. Yesterday, you entered Mortal Kombat, and what place did you get?
I ended up getting 4th.
Okay, so show me what's up with this.
There's two different sticks. There's a ball top and a bat top. A bat top is more of like a top of a bat shape, and ball top looks like something like this. Well, most of the Japanese arcade sticks have ball tops, so I like the Japanese ones.
The winner of the Mortal Kombat tournament at SCR 2013, it is EGP Tyrant. Let's talk about EVO 2013. Now, because of this regional qualifier, you're going to be seeded into the event. What are you going to do until the event happening this summer?
I'm going to train like never before. I'm just going to take this and, just go to as many tournaments as possible. I'm just going to keep practicing all the way to EVO, and I'm going to try to win it this time.
In terms of a competitive scene, the fighting game community really harnesses a lot of what people are looking for. But to a new audience, what would you say to them?
Just go to a tournament, man. It doesn't have to be a major. Support your local scene. If you don't have one, try to start one.
You can go online to shoryuken.com, the biggest website for fighting games. You can watch a show that James Chen and I do called Ultra Chen TV. We explain basic concepts in fighting games. We try to explore multiple fighting games to reach out as much as possible and try to bring people into the scene that way.
We've just grown stronger and stronger. We just, as a community, there's no stopping us.
Really, guys, really want to experience one of these events? Go in person.
Just experience this because it's awesome.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Let's take a look at the results of some of the top titles at this event. First off, Mortal Kombat. The winner is EGP Tyrant. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, EGPR ROG. The King of Fighters 13, AGE Romance. And finally, the Ultimate Street Fighter 4, WWMCZ Infiltration. Congratulations, players, and best of luck as you'll be seeded into the Evolution Championship Series happening in July in Las Vegas. Another fighting game tournament took place on the East Coast. Apex 2013 in New Jersey had quite a popular stream when they went live. Two of the biggest championships happened in the Super Smash Bros. Community. First off, Super Smash Bros. Finals for Brawl, Mewtwo King versus Salem. Salem earned the championship title. For Super Smash Bros. Melee Finals, Armada was declared the victor. After this tournament, Armada did declare his retirement on the forums. We wish him the best of luck. In Dota 2 news, G League Season 2 has been underway. This Chinese organized tournament has invited 8 different teams, and 2 have made it to the grand finals. LGD Gaming's international team will be up against Invictus Gaming, the Chinese Invitational 2 champions. They'll be going head-to-head March 9th for the grand prize of $32,000. More Dota news. Raid Call Season 2 has been underway. One of the biggest matches was Team Liquid versus Na'Vi. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team fights.
Kinetic build Static Storm. Dindy's down there. Down goes Roche. Didn't see who got it. Actually, Gyro got it. Here's the counter initiation. Bulba has the RP if he can get it off. TC using the Ghost Scepter to survive through all of this. That's 2-0. Make it 3-0. As we see Havosh drop as well. And Korok gets himself a godlike, and whoa, what a skewer, catches both of them.
Na'Vi was able to secure the victory against Team Liquid 2-1. Looking at the other victors here, Team Empire, DD Dota, and No Tidehunter were able to win their matches. For more information, check out the Raid Call Dota 2 League website. It's very well done. In other Dota 2 news, the Defense Season 3 group stages are about to be complete. Mouse Sports, Team Dignitas, Team Empire, No Tidehunter, Evil Geniuses, and Fnatic EU are at the top of the groups. This will determine who's going to make it into the brackets. World of Tanks news. The IM Katowice Polish crowd cheered on their homeland heroes Evil Panda squad as they defeated the German team Oda Mortis 3-0, securing the title of victor at the tournament and taking home $7,000. In League of Legends news, IM Katowice Polish tournament, we saw an incredible play by Fnatic Raycall's Expecki. As Cassidy, he was able to destroy SK Gaming's Nexus, securing his team's victory with only 35 hit points. In an emotional post-game interview, Ocelot felt crushed with the loss, but encouraging words from Expecki led to an emotional exchange between the two.
Just before we wrap that up, Expecki, you want to say something?
Yeah, the way you play today, you are definitely a top team in the world.
It's great to see that level of sportsmanship in esports. In the final of the IM Katowice League of Legends tournament, it was the Russian team Gambit Esports versus Azubu Blaze from Korea. The Polish crowd was on their feet as Gambit Esports won the series 2-0. The Russian team secured the title as IM Katowice 2013 League of Legends champions and took home $15,500. We wish them the best of luck in future tournaments. The Riot Games League of Legends Season 3 Championship Series qualifiers are underway. 8 teams from 3 separate regions, North America, Europe, and Korea, will compete throughout the year. The North American teams have been determined. They are Team Solo Mid, Team Dignitas, CLGNA, Team Fear, Good Game University, Curse Gaming, The Brunch Club, and Team Marn. These 8 North American teams will compete against Europe and Korea. The European qualifiers happen this weekend in Poland. 15 teams will compete for the 5 remaining slots and join the 3-seeded teams, Gambit Gaming, SK Gaming, and CLG EU. We wish them the best of luck and look forward to this incredible series and incredible season from Riot Games. Shootmania has announced yet another $100,000 tournament taking place at IPL 6. This is a 16-team double elimination bracket. There'll be 5 North American and 3 European qualifiers, plus an open qualifier at PAX East. The seeding points will be going to the top 2 teams. The first North American qualifier took place this week. Registration is still open. Visit IGN.com/IPL for more information. Finally, THQ has closed its doors. One of the biggest U.S. gaming companies has gone bankrupt. GameSpot has reported on the bankruptcy and also the auctioning off of the different properties. Many THQ franchises were critically acclaimed and thoroughly enjoyed by gamers around the world, from the hilarious audacity of Saints Row 3 to the grim, chaotic world of Darksiders. These games created engrossing atmospheres. Thanks for the memories, THQ. We wish all the individuals that were very talented behind your games the best of luck. And that does it for your quick trip around the world of gaming and esports. I'm Clutch, and you are up to speed.